See they happen, oh. My lawyer don't reach court now. See what happen for court, oh.
Everybody knows that as at the last sitting of the court, the position is that all the pending applications, which include their motion for interlocutory injunction and our own motion too, to stop them from selling unlicensed, unregistered, and unapproved products, is slated for today for hearing. But unfortunately, we are in court today, and they cancelled to the church, cancelled to Prophet Jeremiah Omoto failed to show up. And he did not even send a letter to the court. The only representative of the court, of the church, informed the court that the council is out of town. One would think that a case of this magnitude, that everybody takes serious, including the parties and the council thereto, a lawyer will not show up. A big firm of path legal of Mr. Samuel Nseke, who has many counsel in his office, no representative came from that law office. And we consider it that a game of hide and seek has started. And we will not condone that, and that is why we ask the court to grant us a cost.
You heard my lawyer. There's don't they act as if now hide and seek. You understand? They are not taking the court serious, which doesn't make any sense. They are treating the case, they are doing the case as if it's a child's game, you know? And like my lawyer say, like an hide and seek. We cannot take that now. Don't say when they sue that 1 billion, if you say, guy man, go just day, maybe I go they shake, I go they do get. Now, time for courts don't reach now, no show. Una go show for that court, oh. Una go show. When I meant you all gonna learn, you people will learn. And also, NAFDAC Oga, I just take side till they watch you. And they watch you. You see this game where you won't play? I know the game pass you. You understand? The kind game on I won't play, on I won't look for way. It be like, no, make I use allegedly. It be like say, I am the English. I am suspecting that you people want to quickly go and arrange one kind NAFDAC and go and drop it and make it look as if now Mola, don't worry. I get the products now. It did with me. It did with me. When whatever move you people are planning, I did ahead. I am 10 times ahead of you. You think me protesting in your gate, you think I don't know what I am doing? Mr. Fred and Beatrice, I am just watching you. All this game, I am familiar with this game. So, more than something they use also hide and seek. You people should come to court, please. Like I said, you're gonna learn, and you all will learn the hard way. Don't play. If I say you don't see vision, say in case no go favor you.
Hello guys, welcome to the show. I hope everyone is doing just fine. And like I have always said, this is a community that we are trying to build to ensure that people can get educated and informed on some of the things that concern us the most. So if you're new on this platform, please do us a favor by liking the video and also subscribe to the channel, because that helps us a lot and we shall forever be grateful to you. So like you guys all know, the case between VDM and Prophet Jeremiah Omoto is just heating up, okay? It's just getting started. And from the look of things, it's not going to be an easy case. But I don't like to predict things in Africa, because as someone who is from the continent, I know how quickly things can change, right? So my own opinion about this is that let's just wait and see what happens. I want you guys to watch this video where the lawyers representing the senior man of God, Prophet Jeremiah Omoto, came on air to explain the reason why they were absent from the court hearing. So let's hear what they had to say, and when we come back, I shall give you my own personal take on this whole issue and on some men of God, particularly one like Jeremiah Omoto Fufeyin. Let's watch.
My name is Samuel Ihenseken Jr., the counsel to Senior Prophet Jeremiah Omoto Fufuye. Thank you very much. Yes. In respect of today's matter, quite incidentally, for personal reasons, I could not make it to the court promptly at that 9 o'clock. I was on transit on air, and for some medical reasons, I could not be able to attend the proceedings promptly as I ought to. And because of the sensitive nature of the matter, it's very important. I wrote to the court to bring it to the light of the court of the circumstances for a standard. But the court, in its wisdom, the court is a court of wisdom, actually choose on the application of the counsel for Martin to say, otherwise known as Very Dark Man. On the application, he sorted for a cost of 200,000, giving the court very funny and very flimsy excuse. With all due respect to it, the court rejected that award of cost because I've been upright, and my character from the beginning of this matter has shown a lot of prudence and prompt prosecution. So the court declined that, and we should also understand that this is a matter that was originally assigned and set for the FCT High Court Vacation Court for the period of August to September. We're already in September. The courts are the vacation courts. I think they have less than 6 or 5 days. We have a lot of sundry application on our part and on the part of the defendant, Martin Sose, otherwise known as Very Dark Man. However, there's an interesting twist to this matter. The last date, I was served some court processes, which I've actually responded to, the like, and we discover a lot of discrepancy in the documents displayed, alleged, and relied upon by the defendant in this matter. So we are going to be having a trial inside a trial. In the sense, the purported receipts, which I'll make available to the press, that Mr. Martin Sose alleged to have used to buy the said spiritual items. We have discovered that those receipts, more particularly 1527 and the other one in the numbers, we have discovered that the receipt in question actually do not exist in any ramification. Is actually, from wherever he has got it from, the implication is that that receipt is altered and it is forged. I've made the receipt available for the press. The police have done an intensive investigation on the matter. The forensic report, I believe by now, should be out, and that we have bring before this court. We have filed it as a process and display the particular characters of that receipt so that the receipt is not just altered, it is forged. It is forged by the defendant in order to clothe him with the locus to sue in this matter. And two, he also lacks the jurisdiction to enforce any provisions of the NAFDAC Act on anybody whatsoever. He's not the Attorney General of the Federation. He has no vice. He has no competence within the meaning of the NAFDAC Act. So everything he's actually doing in this regard is a charade and is condemnable.
I don't know if they are worried about losing the case or not. I don't know if they intentionally missed this court hearing. But one thing I have to say is, I think some men of God don't deserve to be called men of God. I think some men of God are wolves in sheep clothing, and I think they say one thing and they do the other. In fact, like most people will say, they speak from both sides of their mouth. I ask myself this question, right? What happened to forgiveness? What happened to forgiving all those who trespass against us? What happened to being a loving and forgiving person? Isn't that what those men of God have told us every single now and then? We, as children of God, must understand that we will be persecuted, and we must be ready to carry our cross and follow the Lord. Isn't that what they've told us? People will accuse us. People will come against us. People will bear false witnesses against us. But we must remember, as children of God, we do not have to follow in their footsteps. We do not have to pay them back with their own coins. We must be different. We must learn to forgive them. We must be an exemplary figure that others can follow. That is what they've told us. But nowadays, you see men of God suing people for criticizing them. Apostle Johnson Suleimanu is a captain on that. If you say anything that gets into his skin, he will sue you. He will drag you to court. He will ask the police to issue a sermon, a warrant for you. He's doing it. Now, the man of God, Jeremiah Omoto, thought that VDM was one of those queer bloggers that he could intimidate, that he could subdue, that when he said, I will sue him for damages, for defamation worth 1 billion naira, VDM will crawl, will kneel, and will rush to him and ask him to forgive him and plead with him. But he made a mistake. He made a very, very big mistake. He went after the wrong target. And now, we are where we are. We are where we are. My mom will always say, anything that someone does excessively becomes bad. That most things are good, but when people do them excessively, when people start abusing them, then those things became bad. Men of God have used the Bible to enrich themselves. They have used the Bible and the church to empower themselves, to make themselves all powerful. And now they are using that power to influence our judiciary, our security departments. That is why they can go suing people. They can go asking the police to arrest people. But you know what? You know what? Just once in a while, one person comes along who puts people in their rightful position. You can keep on doing whatever you're doing as a man of God. You can keep on doing it. But remember, one person will come along who is going to put you where you belong. And I'm guessing Jeremiah Omoto Fufeyin is experiencing that the hard way. So like I said before, I don't like to predict the outcome of cases in Africa or Nigeria because I understand how legal our system is. So we all will just sit back and watch this whole thing unfold. I shall keep you updated as the whole thing is unfolding so that we can get real-time information. So that is why I will urge you guys to please subscribe to the channel so that you can be up to date with all our uploads. And also, if you are someone who believes you have a story to tell, who wants to get into the social media space, you can do so. It's very easy. Just talk about anything. Just go online and do some research to figure out what you are passionate about and start doing it. Believe me, before you know it, people will start communicating with you. People will start watching your videos. And from then, you will see the ones that are really interesting. Then you keep on doing it. Social media is the way forward.